Manuel Irish eyes are smiling, sure to steal your heart away.
There she is. But the real star of the show today is gonna be Main Street Bakery because I have not had coffee yet. So I just made a quick walk over to Sleepy Hollow and got the fresh fruit Nutella waffle gloriousness that I've always wanted to try. And I did get my coffee. The Festival of the Fantasy Parade just happened, and in Liberty Square there's this little section. It's like on a porch, and there are rocking chairs, and there were people sitting up here, and they could see over all the people because all the people are down there. But this is probably the best spot to watch the fireworks, I think. I'm gonna sit here and finish my coffee up, and then I'm gonna head to PhilharMagic because I haven't seen the new Coco Park, and I love PhilharMagic. So I'm very excited to see Coco because I love Coco. I want Poco Loco. PhilharMagic is top tier entertainment, and the Coco part, so good. It reminded me of Flight of Passage, where you can't look at everything because they immerse you in this world and the screen is like forever long. You really can't look at everything. I loved it. Great show, great show. I made my way to Hollywood Studios because the wait times of Magic Kingdom were just unwaitable for me. The shortest line was about 40 minutes, and I'm just not willing to wait 40 minutes for The Little Mermaid. You know, one thing I've never done is the Frozen sing-along, which is good for me, happening in 15 minutes.
For the first time in forever, Elsa and I will be celebrating the Arendelle Festival! Yay!
Elsa steals the crown.
No. Did you sit through all of Arendelle History 101?
Oh, I studied meteorology. I just took this job so I could stand in front of a big screen, you know?
I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. And maybe it's the party talking or the chocolate fondue.
There were two types of people in the Frozen sing-along. The people that were sleeping, and then the people that were shouting at the top of their lungs. It was very funny. I was surprised at how well on tune the audience was. Good job, audience. And it also reminded me of when me and my dad went to go see Frozen in the movie theater. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, so I left. And then I came back and I asked my dad, I was like, did I miss anything? And he says no. I come back, I missed the part where Hans revealed that he was evil. So I came back and the whole story changed. It was very unfortunate, so I'll never get to relive that plot twist. But now I'm gonna go watch Indiana Jones. It's happening in about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna head over. The last time I tried to watch, it was thundering, and so they could only do scene 1. So hopefully I'll get to see the whole show this time. Fun fact, my mom was on a TV show with Kelly Ripa when they were teenagers. It was called Dancing on Air, and it was in the 80s, and they just all danced around and people watched it. I've seen an airing of it. I don't think it would do well today. Muppets! I know I've seen this show when I was little, but I don't have any recollection of it. No memories. So this is just a Disney day of firsts for me. See, I didn't even remember that it was 3D. That is a weird, weird show. Mickey and Minnie's was closed and now it's open, and it only says 25 minutes. I've never been on this ride, so I'm willing to wait. I'm excited. And I'm sure that you've seen a ride through of this, but because this is my first time going on, I'm not gonna film anything. Just gonna enjoy it. I really loved that ride, and I wasn't expecting to love it because when it first came out, I didn't feel the urgency to go on it because a lot of people shared some backlash about how all of the scenes are screens and not physical sets. I did not mind that, and it was a walk up. I literally walked right to the room where Goofy does the explosion and then you walk through into the cartoon. It was really, really cool. Very much enjoyed it. I do miss the Great Movie Ride because it's a great movie ride, but I like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and that's the only ride that has Mickey and Minnie in it. So, fun fact. Another fun fact for you is that whenever Woody speaks, so like even this Woody, he speaks sometimes, it's not Tom Hanks' voice, it's Tom Hanks' brother. So he voices all of the Woody that's not in the movies. I came to Woody's Lunchbox. I've also never been here before. You can tell that I don't come to Hollywood Studios very often. And I'm gonna try the tachos. Very similar to the chili cheese fries that I got at Cosmic Rays the other day. High School Musical, the musical, the series. The first episode is out on Disney Plus. It was great. Highly recommend. Okay, I'm in One Man Stream, which I've also never done, shocker. But this was built by Walt Disney himself. Wow. Cool. These costumes are from West Side Story. Bernardo and Anita's. And they have Tony and Maria's costumes. I can't even name how many times I've watched them dance in these costumes. And they have Descendants. You have got to be joking. I love this. It's weird to see in real life how small they are. Like that one's tiny. Walt Disney's life is truly fascinating. No one else has created what he has, and it's just, that show was very long, but I really enjoyed it. First of all, they had Julie Andrews narrating. Can't get better than that. And then it just gave the whole rundown of his life. I didn't know that he lost the rights to Oswald, and so that's why we don't see Oswald in the parks. That was something new that I learned. He also won an Oscar for Snow White, which is so funny because watching Snow White, I'm like, eh. But for its time, the technology was amazing. I'm leaving and I'm gonna go sit in the Polynesian because of that. My plan didn't quite come to fruition. It started raining as soon as we pulled up. And unfortunately, the bus stop for the Polynesian is very far and not undercovering. So I booked it. Good thing I wore my Tevas today. Didn't get my sneakers wet. It finally stopped raining. I'm in Magic Kingdom. It's 9 o'clock. Let's see how much we can do in 2 hours. Splash Mountain, done. Big Thunder Mountain, done. As Enchantment was going off, it was magical. I forgot how good this one was. It's really good, and it was a walk-on.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
Haunted Mansion, done. Winnie the Pooh, done. Mine Train is unfortunately closed, or else I would do that at park closing. But I'm gonna head to Space. Space Mountain, done. And Mine Train's back open, so I'm hustling. I have 15 minutes. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, done. Wow, that was quite the 2 hours. This is definitely my favorite time to come to the park. When I was here earlier, I did PhilharMagic and I left. But now, I got to do all the big things. I did the mountains, Can't get better than that. I didn't know that they did this. Mickey and Minnie are up on the train station. The park is closed, and they're saying goodbye to everyone. That's so sweet. Just remember, you change the world when you change your mind. Bye-bye from Miss American Sky.